If it's happening in New York, New Jersey, or Long Island, hear about it with Joe Piscopo. Mornings, 6 to 10 on AM 970. The Answer.
You know, what do we do about these tariffs, Frankie Five Bros?
Bring them on. More the merrier.
Well,
I want auto tariffs. Don't
like,
stop at steel. Bring on the auto tariffs.
Well, now they're saying in the Star Ledger, Trump tariffs could cost New Jersey $920 million in sales. But, you know, the Star Ledger is going to take a shot at the president whenever they can. Although you want to see how contentious it is in Jersey, they never say anything bad about anybody who's a Democrat or a socialist. And now they Murphy tested in face-off with Dem legislators. Look at that. He's got Steve Sweeney on one side, the Senate president, and Murphy on the other. That's a big fight. And for the Ledger to acknowledge that, that's huge. But it's just this tariff thing. It's like a negotiation, no?
Well, I mean, no, the steel and aluminum tariffs, they've been implemented already. And some retaliatory, everything else is up for negotiation, right? But so let's talk about these tariffs. People talk about how these tariffs are going to cost different businesses more or cost consumers more. You know how consumers can avoid 100% of the tariff? Buy American.
Yeah.
Buy American.
Look at that.
That's the idea. It protects American industry. It is the whole idea is it's a boon for American industry, and that these American companies hire more Americans.
You're right.
It's America first. And you know what? The argument that the retaliatory tariffs that they're putting on American companies and American products is so incredibly absurd because, you know, China wants to put a retaliatory tariff on American soybeans, American pork, American whiskey, and American airplanes. Let them try to take over the world without the airplanes that are being made here and the military technology that's being made here. Good luck. You want to know who's going to do better in terms of the consumers raising one another tariffs? It's going to be America. The argument that this is going to cause a rise in consumer prices and at the same time hurt American industry is absolutely absurd. And I know it gets a little esoteric, and Curtis Ellis has explained this well, and a lot of other people, Peter Navarro, 9,000 times better than me. But so what they're saying is...
You don't sound like a madman to me.
Sorry. So Joe, what they're saying is...
That doesn't throw it off, right?
So I'll take the hat off so I can make the point. But this is an important
point.
The
hat is gold. The hat is gold.
Joe, what they say about why this is going to hurt American industry is, well, they're going to put retaliatory tariffs on American companies, and then that's it. They're not going to be able to sell their Harley Davidsons or whatever overseas. So if that means there's fewer of them being sold overseas, that means there's going to be more of them here. That's going to create a glut. It's going to create more American cars, more American products here. That will lead to a decrease in prices for American consumers. So both things can't be true. You cannot tell me that there's going to be a decrease in the number of these things being sold overseas and an increase in prices.
Right.
The laws of supply and demand dictate both of these things cannot be true.
And we were talking last night.
Best thing Trump's done.
Yeah. What about all of a sudden the other countries say, how about no tariffs? And we'll say no tariffs for anybody. How about that? No taxes for everybody. Maybe we'll come to that.
Well, that's the direction that we'd been going, right? But now that's fine if other countries are not going to cheat you. But other countries find sneaky ways of implementing these
slam us
tariffs.
every which way. The president's right in that.
They manipulate the currency. They subsidize, China is the worst with steel. I mean, that's why it was so great that we started with steel. But if you look at the British Empire, right, we are going down the path of the British Empire. The British Empire went from protectionist trade policies to free trade all over the place and having troops in every corner of the globe. What became of the British Empire? We saw. Yeah. Now we are, as a country, heading down that same path. These reckless free trade deals everywhere, and troops everywhere, right? So if we want to really build America, you do it with protectionism.
There it is, the man with the hat. Frankie Five Boroughs, 651. I like that hat.
Everybody knows this guy. No, everybody knows he can do a radio show. Joe Piscopo. Mornings, 6 to 10 on AM 970. The Answer.